Welcome children in bio class. Children, you have to study the functions of the kidney. There are two main functions of the kidney. One is formation of urine and second is osmoregulation. So first you have to study the formation of urine. Formation of urine occurs in three major steps. First is glomerular filtration, second is reabsorption of solutes, and third is tubular secretion. So glomerular filtration, it is the first step of urine formation. In this step there is the filtration of the blood, and glomerular filtrate is filtered from the blood of glomerular capillaries into the lumen of women capsule. So the filtration of the blood from the glomerular capillaries into the lumen of women capsule under the influence of extraordinary force or pressure is known as ultrafiltration, or it is also known as glomerular filtration. The glomerular filtration is under the influence of extraordinary force. So that driving force for the ultrafiltration is by the difference between the glomerular blood pressure and the sum of osmotic pressure of plasma protein. The glomerular filtration depends on effective filtration pressure and permeability of filtering membrane. The filtration is favored by capillary hydrostatic pressure. The normal value of glomerular capillary blood pressure is about 45 mm mercury. Hydrostatic pressure in women's space is 10 mm mercury. Colloidal osmotic tension due to plasma protein is 25 mm mercury. Putting these values together, we are getting the effective filtration pressure that becomes about 80 mm mercury. So this pressure is the driving force for ultrafiltration. Under the influence of these pressures, blood is going to filter from the glomerulus into the woman capsule. The filtrate which is coming in the glomerulus from the glomerulus into the woman capsule is called glomerular filtrate. This filtrate contains glucose, urea, creatinine, amino acid, mineral salts. So this filtrate resembles the protein-free plasma. Second step of the formation of urine is reabsorption of solutes. Glomerular filtrate contains many useful substances, so that useful substances are reabsorbed. So there is reabsorption of water and many solutes from the tubule. The reabsorption occurs by active and passive process. Absorption of glucose, amino acids, sodium ion is by active absorption, and other is absorbed slowly by physical process of diffusion, so that is called passive absorption. Glomerular filtrate passes through proximal convoluted tubule, loop of Fresnel, distal convoluted tubules, and collecting duct. So there is reabsorption of different substances in the different part. In the proximal convoluted tubules, there is reabsorption of water, sodium ion, potassium ion, glucose, amino acids, and some iron. There 65% of water reabsorbed by osmosis, 100% amino acids are reabsorbed by facilitated diffusion. Glucose is also reabsorbed by facilitated diffusion. After that, it will pass into the loop of Fresnel. In the loop of Fresnel, there is absorption of water, sodium ion, potassium ion, and chloride ion. Water reabsorbed in the descending limb of loop of Fresnel. Sodium ion, potassium ion, and chloride ion are reabsorbed in the ascending limb of loop of Fresnel. Now filtrate pass into the distal convoluted tubule. There is reabsorption of water, sodium ion, and chloride ion. Then filtrate will enter in the collecting duct. In the collecting duct is also reabsorption of water and sodium ion. Now next step of the formation of urine is tubular secretion. Those products of metabolism which are not at all required by the body and are present in the blood, they are injurious to the health. So there are some metabolic products. These metabolic products are not required to the body. The products are injurious to health, so they are secreted out by tubular epithelium in the tubular filtrate. So this is called tubular secretion. Creatinine, uric acid, potassium and hydrogen ions are secreted by the tubules. An important aspect of tubular secretion is the shift of potassium and hydrogen ions from the epithelial cells to the renal filtrate. So the glomerular filtrate is finally converted into well concentrated urine, and in 24 hours near about 1500 ml of urine is formed. So children, here I told the formation of urine. Urine formation is completed in 3 major steps. In that, first step is the glomerular filtration, second step is reabsorption of solute, and third is the tubular secretion. Glomerular filtration occurs in the woman capsule, and the glomerular filtration depends on effective filtration pressure and permeability of the filtering membrane. Now there is reabsorption. So reabsorption of water, amino acid, glucose, and other useful substances from the tubules, from the glomerular filtrate into the blood of blood capillaries, by active and passive absorption. Last step is the tubular secretion. In the tubular secretion, metabolic waste or foreign bodies from the blood secreted through the tubules into the tubular filtrate, and in this way urine is formed, and that is collected in the collecting duct, and from there it will pass into the pelvis, and through the ureter it will pass into urinary bladder.